Okay, so for problem number 4, so we have here a block shown in the figure are separated by a solid strut. So ito yung strut. So which is attached to the blocks with frictionless pin. So connected sila dito ng pin. Again, sinabi na frictionless yan. And then if the coefficient of friction for all surfaces, so itong pinagpapatungan nila, has a coefficient of friction of 0.2. So determine the value of the horizontal force P. So ito po yung pinapahanap to cause the motion to impend to the right. So again, yung magiging tendency na gumalaw sila is papunta sa kanan ulit. So in short, yung mga frictional resistance mo should be in the direction na papunta sa kaliwa. Okay, so let's analyze first. So ano ba yung magiging free body diagram natin? So since ito is strut, so siya ay magiging compressive force. Okay, so illustrate lang natin dito. So again, gawa lang ako ng X and Y. Ayan. And then ito, since nasa incline siya, okay. So magkakaroon tayo ng dalawang FBD. So this is FBD1 and this is FBD2. So FBD1 and FBD2. Okay, so isa-isa natin ulit. So first you have here 400 pound. So again, ayan siya, 400 pound. And then here, so meron ka nga ditong compressive force. I-offset ko lang ng kaunti guys ha. So let's name this as C, which is acting at 30 degrees. Okay? And then dito, meron kang normal force. And since papunta siya sa kanan, so dapat ito, pakaliwa yung frictional resistance natin. FF1 and N1. Okay, next. So para naman dito sa block 2 of free body diagram 2. So again, you have here a 200 pound. So this is acting at 45 degrees with respect to this given Y and X axis. And then, ito, so offset ko lang ulit ng kaunti lang. So this will be your C then, which will be 30 degrees with respect dun sa, hindi siya 30 degrees dito. Dito siya 30 degrees, okay? Correct that. Ito yung 30 degrees. Medyo naduling lang. So, 30 degrees with respect to this axis. So, kung 30 yan. Okay. And we have here normal force. So pangalanan ko na lang siya as N2. And this will be your frictional force 2. Okay, so ang gawin natin, pagsamahin na lang natin yung dalawa. So if this is 45, therefore ito is 45 degrees din. And ito, again, coming from with respect to sa N, ito yung magiging R natin. Kung saan ito is yung angle phi. Okay, so to solve for phi, so phi is just equals to arctangent ng frictional resistance na 0.2. Or that is given as so 11.3099. So itong angle na to, ayan. So plusan mo lang ng 45 or that is 56.3099 degrees. Okay, so I think pwede na natin siyang ma-solve. So ano ba? Unahin natin to. Considering free body diagram 2. So, gawin na lang natin is yung force diagram. So, you have here 200 pound. And then ito, you have here a force C, which is acting at 30 degrees. So parang nang Z ka lang na. Ayun, ito lang din siya. And then here you have R, kung saan ito is equals to 56.3099. So kung 30 to, therefore ito is 60 degrees. And then ito, so 180 minus 60 minus 56.3099. So this is equals to 63.6901 degrees. Okay, so mahalaga lang naman dito, ang kailangan lang naman natin makuha is yung letter C. So to solve for C, so 200 over sine of 63.6901 is equals to C over yung katapat ng angle na sine of 56.3099. Therefore, C is equals to, so using sine law. So 200 sine 56.3099 divided by sine of 63.6901. 185.6405 pound. Okay, so since we have now the value of C, we can now proceed with this free body diagram 1. So, free body diagram 1. So, considering free body diagram 1, so again, draw the X and Y axis. Latag may mga known forces. You have here a 400 pound. So, we have here P, which is the unknown. And we have here your C, which is a value of 185.6405, acting at an angle of 30, and R. Gusto nyo bang i-R or i-ano natin? Component. Component na lang natin since mahanap naman natin yung N1. So this is your N1 and ito yung frictional force. So to solve for N1, so again, take summation of forces ng Y equals to 0. Assuming upward direction as positive, so N is just equals to 400 plus 185.6405 sine 30. So your N1 times sine 30 plus 400. So that is 492.8203 pound. Therefore, your frictional force, i-multiply mo lang ng 0.2. That is 98.5641 pound. Okay, so by taking summation of forces ng X, masosolve natin yung unknown na P. So, P is just equals to 185.6405 of cosine 30, and then plus the frictional resistance na 98.5641 or P is equals sa 185.6405 cosine 30. So the answer is 259.3334. Okay, so this is your answer for the load P, okay, to cause motion which will impinge to the right. Okay, check lang natin. Okay, so may counting discrepancy lang dito, 259.6 maybe because of the rounding off, since one decimal place lang yung ginamit ng libro. Okay guys, so let's proceed with the next problem. Okay, so for problem number 5, so basahin natin, a plank 20 feet long is placed on a rough inclined planes at an angle of 15 degrees with the horizontal as shown. So itong plank na to is inclined at an angle of 15 degrees and is resting on two inclined surface. The angle of friction is 15 degrees or yung phi niya at both inclines is 15 degrees. So itong 15 degrees na to, gagamitin natin yung kanyang, it's either gamitin natin yung coefficient of friction or yung angle of friction na lang. And if the weight of the plank is 200 pound, so ito nga siya, concentrated at 10 feet from end A. Okay, so nandito yung kanyang weight, which is 200 pound, and we all know that yung weight naman is always placed at the center of gravity or the center of your plank. So again, ito is 20 feet long, so ang gitna niya is 10. Okay? Compute the minimum distance x from B. So ano daw yung minimum distance na to at which a load P, 100 pound, can be placed before slipping impends. Okay? So ano daw yung minimum distance na pwede nating place yung 100 pound before siya mag-slip? So, base dito sa pagkakalagay ng iyong plank, so we are assuming that, or we can conclude na yung iyong plank will move papunta sa kaliwa. Tama? So, to prevent that from moving, so ang iyong frictional force o the frictional resistance, so kung papunta siya dito, so dapat papunta sa kanan yung iyong frictional force. Okay. Okay. And ito, this is your F sub F B. And yung normal force, again, always perpendicular with the inclined surface. So, that will be your NA. And this one will be your N sub B. Okay guys, so ang gamitin na lang natin dito, since under rin naman siya ng equilibrium, kunin natin yung values niya in terms of R para at least mabawasan yung isosolve natin. Hindi na natin siya i-compute as F sub E or yung normal force. So again, coming from the normal pressure, the normal force, since kaya siguro ang binigay dito is yung angle of friction niya, since gagamitin natin siya, so this will be your RA. So this is ilan? 15 degrees. So if this is 30 degrees, therefore ito, ayan, this is also equivalent saan? Tama. So that is also 30 degrees. So yung angle na yan, so that is equivalent sa 45 degrees. So ganun lang din yung gawin mo sa kabila. So ito, di ba, coming from the vertical, ito kasi is equal sa 45 degrees. Now, coming from the normal force NB, di ba ito yung magiging R mo? Or that will be your R sub B. Kung saan itong angle na to is given as 15 degrees. Okay? So, ang 15 yan, therefore, ito is equal saan? So, that is equals to 30 degrees. And next, etong dalawa, pwede natin siyang pagsamahin para maging 300 pound siya, which is acting downward. So kapag gumawa ka ng force diagram mo, so considering these all forces, itong RA, RB, at saka itong 200 and 100. So ito, you have here, so 200 plus 100. So this is equals to 300, which is acting downward. And then, i-connect mo sunod is ito na lang, si RA. So ano to? Ito is 45. Ito, 45 lang din. And then from here to here, so this will be your RB. coming from the vertical, so this is 30 degrees. Ito, nakita kung ba 30 degrees yan? Ito lang din siya. Pakita ko lang ha. Ito 30. Therefore, ito 30 din. So, kung 30 yun, ito 60. And then, kung 45 to, therefore, ayan. Ito magiging 90, di ba? So, ito dapat maging 45. Nagpapaanak lang ako ng angle ha. So, dapat alam niyo na rin to. So, kung ganyan yan, ito will be 30. So, verify natin kung tama. So, 30 plus 45 plus 60 plus 49. Okay, 180. Alright. So, by sine law, mahanap natin yung value ng RA and RB. So, RA over, ano ba yung katapat niya ngayon? Sine 30. And then RB, sine 45. And then yung 300 mo, so sine ng 105. So with that, mahanap natin yung RA and RB, which will have a value of, ano ba? Sige, kunin na natin pareho. So 300 sine 30 divided by sine 105. So RA is 155.2914 pound. And for RB, so ito is magiging sine 45. So that is 219.6152 pound. Okay. So, I think we can now solve for the value of x. So, pili ka na lang between these two. Kung ito ay 20. So, di ba ito, ang haba niyan ay 20. So, kung ito is 10, kalahati, ito is 10. Knowing that this is equals to x, therefore, ito is equals to 10 minus x. Okay lang? Kasi nga ito 20, di ba? Weight mo is always at kalahati. So, ito magiging 10. So, ito 10 na lang. And sabi nga ito, hinahanap yung location ng P, which is at a distance x. So, kung x to, therefore ito is magiging 10 minus x. Okay, so either of these two, pwede mong gawin. Either mag-moment ka ay point A, or moment ka ay point B. Pero ang gawin na lang natin, moment tayo ay point B. Okay? Okay, so ang sunod natin kailangan gawin is to analyze this plank. This 20 feet plank. Okay? So since meron na tayong mga value ng RA and RB, kailangan natin siyang kunin yung component ni RA or ni RB with respect dito sa inclined plank. So, nung inaral ko yung solution sa libro, saan niya nakuha yung 60 degrees? So, kung di mo kasi siya i-analyze na mabuti, magtataka ka kung saan nanggaling yung 60 degrees. But by analysis o the application, nung pagkuha ng mga angle with respect do sa mga inclined surface, madali naman siyang makukuha. Okay? So, ang gawin natin, i-drawing muna natin ito. Ano? Itong inclined plank na yan. So yan guys, yung iyong C plank, AB. So again, ang inclination niya is given as 15 degrees. Okay lang ba doon? Okay, so ang gawin mo, gawa ka ng perpendicular. So this will be your X and Y axis. Okay? And then, from there, ilagay mo yung iyong RA. So, gawin natin. Ito kasi si RA. RA. Okay? So, kapag nag-drawing ka ng shifting ng, ito is mag-shift at mag-shift ka ng mga axis eh. So, ang gawin natin sunod, Drawing tayo ng ganitong axis. Vertical. Yung normal na axis natin. Okay. So, di ba itong angle na to is equals lang saan? Ibahin natin yung kulay. Di ba ito is equals lang sa... Wait, nagpatak. Di ba itong angle na to is equals lang din dito? Ito, yan. 15 degrees din yan. Tama? And then, kung 15 degrees to, ano yung angle na to? Di ba 15 degrees lang din to? Okay? So, coming from this figure, ito, ano yung angle na yan with respect to sa vertical? Di ba ito daw is equals sa 45. Huwag kayong malilito ha, guys, kasi yung RA mo dito is coming from with respect dito sa 30 degrees. Magkaiba yung angle of inclination nila. Ang nangyari kasi, itong RA, ililipat natin dito sa inclined surface na 15 degrees lang. So, ibang usapan yun ha, pag 30 and 15. So, by analysis, di ba ito din, which is 45. So, kung ito is 15, kasi nga, sabi nyo kanina, ito is equals lang din sa angle na to. So, ano yung angle na to? So, 45 minus 15, that is equals to 30 degrees. And, if that is 30 degrees, considering this angle ha. So, kung 30 to, and ito is 15, ano yung angle na to? Ano yung angle na yan? Ito ha. Medyo nakakaliw to. Di ba ito is right angle? So, kung 90 degrees to, and then this is 15, and then this is 30, therefore ito is magiging 45 degrees. And ang goal lang naman kasi natin is mahanap yung angle na to. Ayan. Ano yung angle na yan? Expand na nga na. Ayan. So di ba yan ay 45 plus 15, or that is 60 degrees. Okay? So kinailangan natin yun para mahanap natin yung mga component ng iyong RA. So kapag is-drawing mo siya ng bukod ulit, alsin ko na to ha, kasi nalaman na naman natin na 60 yan eh. So mas madali nyo na siyang makukuha. Ayan. So again, this is 15 degrees. And ito yung point B, dito tayo magmo-moment, and dito yung point A. So ang hinabol lang naman talaga natin is to know that angle. Ayan. So this is your RA, and sabi nga doon sa figure, by analysis, ito daw is equals sa 60 degrees. Okay, kung saan yung RA mo, di ba meron siyang magiging, if this is your new Y and X axis, yan, ito yung X and Y. So di ba ito, since naka-inclined yan, meron yan dalawang component. Kung saan meron siyang RAY and meron siyang magiging RAX. Ito natin. So, kung dito ko dadalhin sa point na to, so ito magiging, meron siyang RAY, so given naman yung 60. So, para makuha yung RAY, so that is sine, tama? And then yung RAX, which will be cosine. But since yung RAX mo will be concurrent to sa point B, no need to consider that. Okay? So, ilatag na natin yung ibang force. So, sabi nga dito, sa gitna, andyan yung 200 pound, yung weight ng iyong plank. And then, dito, ito yung magiging 100 pound. Again, hindi natin alam yung distance na yan. So, acting along the plane, so, this is distance x. Okay? And ito will be 10 minus x coming from this. Okay? So, kung ganyan yan, so ito, this will be equals to 15 degrees. Okay? Ayan. So, I think pwede na tayo mag-moment. Moment. So, moment tayo kay point B. So, assuming clockwise direction as positive. So, we have RAY. So, to solve for RAY, again, that is RA. Kung saan yung RA mo is 155.2914. Sine. Okay, tama. Sine of 60. And then multiply by the distance. So, ano ang haba nito? So, yung kabuuan niya again is a span of 20 feet. So, ayan. Ayan. So, siguro kaya nyo siguro napansin na kinuha ko yung 15 degrees. Kasi ito, with respect to the vertical. Again, yung moment natin is with respect to this axis. So, itong 200, kukunin natin yung kanyang y component din. Kagaya ng gagawin natin dito. Since yung x component nito will be disregarded since magiging concurrent siya sa moment point natin. Okay, so multiply by 20. Kita ba? And then, minus, i-ano ko na lang. So, 200. So, cosine 15 multiply by 10. Okay, so sabi nga ito is 10. So, kung 10 to, 10 din to. Ba't pag ginawa 10 minus x2? And then minus 100 of cosine 15 multiplied by the distance of x. So, equals to 0. Okay, so with that, mahanap natin yung value ng x. So, 155.2914 sine 60 times 20 minus 200 cosine 15 times 10 then divided by 100 cosine of 15. So the answer is 7.846 feet. 61 feet. Okay? So this is the answer. So let's proceed with the next problem. So tama naman sa libro, may kaunti lang discrepancy because of the rounding off. Okay guys huwag malilito dito. Again, this is just application of trigo lang siguro to o geometry. So, dapat medyo, kayo dito, kabisado nyo. Again, if babasahin yung libro, magulat kayo kung saan nanggaling yung 60. But, through the principle of the shifting of axis, yung mga, kailan ba naging equals yung angle na to sa angle na to, katulad nito, 15, ito, naging 15 din, etc. Okay, so let's proceed with the next problem ba o topic? I think topic na yung sunod, yung mga wedges. Okay. Thank you.